Well, they are ready in Houston, Texas, as they welcome the Astros back to town. It's Game 6 of the 2021 World Series, with the Atlanta Braves up 3-2.
Tom, this is Brian Snitker's 45th year with the Braves, and the majority was spent far away from the bright lights of the World Series on 12-hour bus rides going from one minor league town to another. Snitker managed 20 seasons in the minors in 10 different cities. 3 times after serving as a major league coach, the Braves demoted him. And after he became interim manager, even then, there was some question about whether he would get the permanent job. Call him a survivor, call him a baseball lifer. One more win, and Snitker will have as many World Series titles as his mentor, Bobby Cox. Game 6, coming up.
Okay, engine stop. APA and a deep end. Mode control. Apollo 11, Houston.
Exploration of the unknown. Reaching for untold heights. Conquering the seemingly impossible. These desires are written into the DNA of mankind. They drive us in our pursuit of all things worldly.
We have received clear to launch. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
This one is a rocket and gone.
He's trying to hit that to the moon.
Forces us to innovate.
Blast, home run.
Challenges the body and the mind.
Minus 50. Start remote camera.
No matter how big the mission, achieving the impossible is within our reach.
Well, the roof is open for the second time this postseason. Glad to see it open. 72 degrees outside, 72 degrees inside, I guess. It's kind of the way it works. Delightful here in Houston, Texas on the 2nd of November. It didn't look good for these Astros to get the World Series back home when they were down 3-1 and down 4-0 after one in Game 5. But they went to work, and here we are. A 9-5 win 2 nights ago. Eddie Rosario leads it off and takes a strike. What a start for Garcia. Here's a veteran left-hander compared to his counterpart tonight, Max Fried. Is excited to get back out there after his Game 2 start. 5+ innings, 6 runs, 7 hits.
That's already a good sign for Max Fried.
Here's a 1-0. Good pitch inside corner, ball and a strike. Jammed Brantley. Altuve will get to second and safe at first, and Freed is arguing that Brantley stepped on his leg, not on the bag. Here's a 1-1 now. Strike 2. 2 good pitches to Correa from Freed. A strikeout for out number 1. Yuli Gurriel, 2nd and 3rd, 2 out. Strike 1. 0-1. Strike 2. 0-2 pitch. Wow, what a job by Max Fried. An infield hit, then that play at first. And he goes right through Correa, Alvarez, and Gurriel. Charged up, no score after 1 in Game 6. Jock won a ring last year with the Dodgers, and he skies this one into shallow left. Brantley is there. Both pitchers appear to be on. An inning and a half in the books in Game 6.
A couple teams have had success off of you like they did in the playoffs.
Here's one over the head of Freed. What a play by Swanson with a bare hand for the out. And we've seen a couple of good defensive plays, one on each side.
You know, the one thing the Astros have done when they're successful is they get their leadoff hitter on. This almost was another leadoff hitter.
Fouls it right side, and that ball is caught for out number 2. Siri had a hit in his Game 2 start against Freed. And now he flies one into left. Easy for Rosario. No score through 2. Line drive base hit into right center field. Gets it between Correa and Altuve. And Atlanta has their first base runner. The 3-1 runner goes on ball 4. So a leadoff hit, now a 2-out walk, and the batter will be Soler. 2-1.
No.
Checked it. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Soler. What a pitch. Full count. High fly ball to left and goodbye. Soler with a monster blast into left, and the Braves lead 3-0 here in the 3rd.
Too many breaking balls, Joe. He was timing them up, and he got one that not even the train tracks could hold.
A guy who hit 48 home runs 2 seasons ago. What a pickup he's been for this Atlanta team. So 0 for 1, 6 for 21 in this World Series with Correa next. Back to Fried, to second for the out, on to first. Got them both. And a 1-6-3 double play turned by Fried and Swanson. We're into the 4th inning of Game 6 here in Houston. Braves on top.
Home runs right in that spot.
Peterson strikes out. Here is a 1-1 from Fried on the way. It's a 2-2 now. Correa broke his bat. Little flare into right center field that will drop.
Fastest out of more than 4,000 in his career.
Alvarez grounds one to Albies. The flip out over to first. They got them both. Back-to-back innings, turning a double play. But this manager, Brian Snitker, was stunned that he was not a finalist for the Gold Glove Award at shortstop. Here's one right side. Albies to his left. What a job by Max Fried. Gives up the blue pit to start the inning. Gets a double play and a ground out on the next pitch. These guys up the middle turned it beautifully.
Oh! Not going deep enough for the team that doesn't win.
A leadoff walk puts Albies on base. RBI chance for d'Arnaud. Javier brings it and strikes him out.
Game that Greinke pitched, he only went 4 innings.
2-0 breaking ball for a strike. 2-1 pitch here and same result. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Christian Javier brings it. There it goes. Swanson touches one off. 5-0 Atlanta here in the 5th. Crunched. And the first overall pick in 2015 traded to the Atlanta Braves. Delivers in the center of the stage when it matters the most. 5-0 here in the 5th. Pitching change, Houston. Here in the 3rd inning of Game 6 for the first runs of the night. 3 pitches inside. 7. The Milwaukee Braves. That's ball 4. 3-1 pitch here. Flied into left center field. Well hit. Back at the track. It's off the wall. Soler digging around 3rd. Here he comes. It's 6-0 Atlanta as Freddie Freeman delivers here in the 5th. Off the end of the bat into right center field. Back to grab it is Siri.
Run or two in this inning.
Just 3 singles tonight.
His fastball velocity.
How about that? A strikeout starts the 5th, and that's 3 strikeouts for the lefty Freed. Went 7-0 in the shortened season, making his 9th career postseason start, and no more important start. Here is a 3-2 now, and struck him out looking. He's got a 1-2-3 inning. If Peterson puts it away, and he does. That's off the end of the bat. Nobody's over there for Houston, and a base hit to start the 6th. Analytically minded, they went with the old school guy as Albies gets a base hit into right, and Snitker has blended the analytics with that old school baseball feel. Getting another chance at it here in 2021 as d'Arnaud strikes out. 2 out. 2-0 pitch. Hard hit, 1 hop. Correa has to go the long way, and boy, he's got a great arm. Bottom of the 6th inning, more big outs by Maton. 6-0 Atlanta. First pitch strikes. Only against Maldonado here has he not thrown a first pitch strike since that slow start. Now it's 2-2. 2-2 is strike 3. 5 strikeouts for Freed against no walks, and he's allowed just 3 singles. Altuve 1 for 2.
Varied his 4-seam fastball with his sinker.
And he gets Altuve on a pop-up. Swanson has out number 2.
Everything working the way you would want in an elimination game.
That's up the middle. Diving stop. And safe. What a play by Swanson. Now how he even made it close.
Yeah, he did.
Chased it.
Yep.
That gets away. Down to first. Correa. The throw. Got it. What a play by d'Arnaud. And that ends the inning. It looks like Max Fried is finished for the night. 6 innings, no runs, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, no walks. And just a brilliant effort here tonight.
Yeah, it really all started in the first inning. I mean, those things, so many things that could have gone wrong after the bad memory he's had in the last 2 starts, and it didn't start out great.
Ryan Stanek takes over, and this one's down the right field line. It is foul. 1-1 pitch. Flies into left center field. Well hit back at the wall. It is gone. A home run for Freddie Freeman. How about that? In what might be his last at bat for the Atlanta Braves, he's just made it 7-0.
That's a right-handed home run that was just hit by a left-hander. And what I mean by that, see how the ball spins in the middle of the plate. He hits it to left center. But the way that ball goes out, that's a right-hander hits that ball.
He's unbelievable. 6 of the 7 runs tonight via the home run ball. And Freddie Freeman goes deep. Charlie Freeman loves it. The dugout loves it. They love it at the watch party. Back in Marietta. All Braves tonight in Game 6. 1-2 pitch. Tucker. Lines run into right and caught. Oh, wow. As Jock Peterson sticks the landing. 2 out.
He just sticks his knee in the ground and it's stuck a little bit.
2 out. Bregman takes a strike. On its way. Taking ball, and Bregman was at its mercy. It waits for the 0-2 from Matzik. A strikeout ends the 7th. Here's a 2-0 from Presley. Right at Gurriel. 2 out. Skied into center for Siri. And a 1-2-3-8 for Presley. The winner in Game 6 of the NLCS, the clincher, and now trying to get big outs here in Game 6 of the World Series. And he's got 4 of them. And Diaz thought it was up. He's the first out here in the 8th. Here he comes from Matzik. 3-1. 3-2 delivery on its way, and he struck him out. I think Ozzie Albies is loose and having any fun. He found the dirt cam. That was between innings. He's got so much personality and marching toward a championship as Altuve is fooled. Strike 1.
Is as deep an offense as you'll get.
Got him looking, and he struck out the side. Dominant. Here comes the 0-1 pitch with 2 out, nobody on during the break. And I said, was that Gant? He said, yeah, that was Grissom that made that catch.
Oh, yeah. What was I thinking? How we got caught up in it was Grissom.
I mean, you were there.
I was there.
Will Smith is getting ready to take over. Atlanta 3 outs away from a championship. Looking at what the world was like back in '95. Beating Cleveland 4-2. Average gas price in Georgia 70 cents. Dow Jones a little bit different back then than it is now. Forrest Gump won the Academy Award for Best Picture. 3-2. That's a base hit by Brantley, and he's on to start the 9th. Correa in what could be his final at bat.
Fans were allowed to come.
So they AL West and back in the World Series. Here's one into right center field. Going to get it is Duvall. 1 on, 1 out. And the Braves are 2 outs away. Tremendous work in the month of July. And it's all paid off here in October and into early November. Watching his dad guide the Atlanta Braves to within 1 out of a championship. 2 down here in the 9th inning. Here it is. A strike to Yuli Gurriel. Smith. The 0-2. Left side, Swanson to first. The Braves are world champions. At 10:23 Central Time, Tuesday, November 2nd, 2021, the Atlanta Braves have officially overcome all obstacles that were put in front of them. And they are world champions, winning it in 6 and delivering Atlanta their 2nd championship.
Pretty incredible. Every one of those players seems like they contributed. It's really a total team effort. But the heart and soul of the organization is Freddie Freeman, and you can't imagine what he's feeling right now after putting in all those years along with that man, Ryan Snicker. I'm sure he's looking for his wife.
Swanson was going to throw to second, had to throw to first. And a franchise that won it in 1914 in Boston, 1957 in Milwaukee, has now won it in Atlanta in 1995 and 2021.
You've been in this organization since 2007. You went through some lean years, some crazy times this year, and now you are a World Series champion. What does this moment mean to you?
I don't know, Ken. I'm at loss for words. This is it. This is everything you worked for. And I mean, we're in November right now, and we've been doing this since February, and we've had so many ups and downs this year. And for us to be world champions, Ken, that is awesome to hear.
And Freddie, your home run in the 7th made it 7-0. Rounding third base, you showed more emotion than most of us have ever seen from you. What was going through your mind?
Not much. I usually try and stay the same throughout the game. That's kind of just my MO. Everybody knows that. But hitting a home run in a World Series is pretty cool. So I saw my teammates outside that. I saw my family just jumping up and down. So some emotion came out in that moment.
Your manager, Brian Snitker, you've known him forever. He's been in the organization 45 years. How badly did you guys want this for him?
Badly. Brian Snitker is an amazing human being, and it's absolutely amazing that we get to call him a world champion now for everything he's done for this organization, for all the people he coached in the minor leagues to build up in this organization. And now he's a world champion, manager of the year, everything. He has every single award that you can get as a manager, and that is just the coolest thing ever.
Freddie, congratulations. Enjoy it. Now over to Tom Verducci.
I'm ready.
Thanks, Ken. Dansby, Swanson, local boy makes good. You grew up close to the Atlanta Braves home park. You were 1 year old when Atlanta won the last time in '95. So for you, can you put into words what this championship means for you?
I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it, like I'm an Atlanta lifer. I live and die the city of Atlanta, and there's no place that deserves it more than the city of Atlanta. I mean, being raised there, growing up there, having roots there, family. I mean, I got my family here. My best friends are here. Love my life. Mallory is here. Oh, it's just, you can't even put into words just how much this means, not for me, but for this entire organization, the entire city. And I mean, you see the fan base. I mean, they're here. It's wow. I'm just rambling now.
And Dansby, a home run, and then the last ground ball hit of the World Series winds up in your glove.
Destiny, I guess. The good Lord. I mean, he's blessed me so much. Wouldn't be here without him. Just the peace that he gives me is it's remarkable, and especially in moments like this, you know, you can never go wrong trusting in that. And like I said, I'm just so thankful to be here.
Dansby, this team was not over 500 until August 6th. When did you believe that this night was possible?
Well, all year. I mean, we really did. There were times where it seemed bleak, and there were times where you couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But we knew that if we kept working, and if we were able to, you know, kind of put together a team, which we did after some of the injuries, that this would be possible. And it wouldn't happen without the leadership on this team. It wouldn't happen without the coaching staff, the analytics department, front office, you name it. It wouldn't happen without them. And man, we really did it. Like, this is the toughest team I've ever been a part of.
An amazing run. Congratulations. Enjoy it.
Joe, thank you very much. The Commissioner, Rob Manfred, is here. And I look out to a sea of Braves fans. And let me introduce who's on the podium with us. Terry McGurk, the chairman of the Atlanta Braves, Derek Schiller, president and CEO, Brian Snitker, the manager, and the rest of the world champion, Atlanta Braves.
After a great 2021 season and a dramatic postseason, it's my honor and pleasure to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champion Atlanta Braves and their CEO, Terry McGurk.
Go ahead, Brian. You hold that. So how does it feel to hold that trophy?
Oh my gosh, it's been 26 years. The fans here are unbelievable. I got to thank Snit,
This team, they overcame unbelievable things to get here. Alex, you all know the story of Alex. An unbelievable decision-making mid-year. The fans are back in Atlanta dancing in the streets. We filled Truist Park tonight, and they're going wild, and we can't wait to get back and celebrate with them. But I want to thank two angels that are up there tonight, made sure this happened. Hank Aaron and Phil Necro. Thank you, boys, for having us win this thing tonight. World champs.
Well said. Thank you. Congrats.
Okay, thanks.
Let's go over to the manager, Brian Snitker. Brian, you are a Braves lifer. You started your career as a player in the organization. You were coaching in the minors. The last time this team won a World Series, I can't even imagine what this feels like for you.
I'm numb. I'm numb. This is the greatest thing in the world. Braves country, we appreciate you and love you. We love all of y'all. Thank you for coming here and being a part of this with us, because we couldn't do it without you. And these guys up here, they love and appreciate y'all also, man. It's just so, honey, we did it. Oh, this is awesome.
You know, when I think of this team, I think of resiliency. I mean, you lost one of your best players in the middle of the summer, and then you're trying to just get to 500, and then so many things comes down the last week of the regular season just to win the division. How did you do it?
No, these guys never gave up on themselves. We used a lot of guys. We lost a lot of pieces over the course of the summer, and it was just the next man up. I mean, it was these guys never stopped believing in themselves. They never stopped working. Our coaching staff, my God, I got a rock star coaching staff that made sure these guys stayed consistent every day, and they always played the game the way you're supposed to play it, and with a lot of emotion, and give themselves a chance to be here on this stage right now.
It's been 26 years. Obviously, you were in the organization. How does this feel? Organization-wide, you could speak to it.
No, it is. It takes a lot to make this happen, and I'm very proud of our organization, proud of this club, and there is nothing better. We're world champions.
Congrats, Brian.
Thank you.
Why don't we hear from Mr. Brave, Freddie Freeman? What do you guys think? Did you ever dream of a moment like this?
This is what you dream about. Every single year, we come into spring training wanting this to happen, and it happened this year.
Freddie, you know, you were a link. When you first came up, you had a couple playoff teams, and then you went through some rough years, and now you're on the top of the top. How did you do it, and what's most gratifying about this ride?
I think the most gratifying thing is this team, we hit every pothole, every bump you could possibly hit this year. Injuries, every single kind of thing that could have happened, that could go wrong, went wrong, and we overcame every single one of those things. This group, we came every single day, prepared and worked and worked and worked, and we ended up November 2nd, world champions.
What does this mean for the city of Atlanta?
I think it means everything. We've been waiting for a championship in this city for a long time, and I'm glad we delivered it.
Last thing, how cool is it that one day you get to tell your grandkids that not only did you win, but you hit a home run in the decisive game of the World Series?
That's pretty cool. I saw my family jumping up and down when I was rounding the bases, so I'm glad I was able to help.
Freddie Freeman, ladies and gentlemen. Congrats, Freddie. Okay, we've got another trophy to hand out. The Willie Mays World Series MVP presented by Chevrolet, Jorge Soler. Jorge's here with his interpreter, Franco Garcia, and Jorge, I think back to the history of the World Series. There's only been one other Cuban MVP, Livan Hernandez did it. What does that mean to you to be the second ever Cuban MVP?
De la Serie Mundial entera, Soler el segundo cubano que ha ganado este premio. El otro era Livan Hernández. Cuéntanos la emoción que tienes de saber que eres el único otro cubano que ha ganado este premio.
Bueno, estoy muy emocionado, primeramente gracias a Dios por darme la oportunidad de estar aquí en este equipo y muy orgulloso de ser el segundo cubano.
Obviously, I'm very excited. Thanks to God for the opportunity to be on this team, and I'm extremely excited to be the second Cuban-born player to win this award.
Jorge, tell me about your at-bat. You had a couple foul balls against Garcia. Looks like you were seeing the ball well against him, and then you hit one out of the stadium. How did you do it?
O sea, durante ese turno de bateo, le pegaste un par de bolas, pero entonces eventualmente la sacaste. Cuéntanos qué estaba pasando durante ese turno de bateo y cómo la sacaste así.
En ese turno estaba bien enfocado, él me había tirado casi ya todos los picheos que tenía, le di como 2 fouls en 3 y 2 y me tiró, se le quedó el slide jangueado y le pude conectar ese batazo.
I was just really focused during that bat. I feel like he had thrown me every pitch that he had in his arsenal, so I just kept fouling the pitches off, eventually got into that 3-2 count, and he hung the slider, and I was able to drive it.
Jorge, congratulations. The World Series MVP, Jorge Soler.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the fans.
And the world champion Braves back on top. Let's go back upstairs.
You're right. These two stadiums were absolutely rocking the entire World Series. And the Braves win it on the road with a packed stadium back in Atlanta, watching every pitch and every out and every home run. And now watching Brian Snitker and the Braves hoist the Commissioner's Trophy. Back with more celebration after this.